So yung emptiness na yung parang kulang sa life mo na yun, at what point na narealize mo na hindi mo siya nahahanap sa vices or sa mundo or sa friendship or sa relationship? Kasi you've tried everything eh.
Mm.
And yet you still feel like you're not satisfied, walang fulfillment. When was the time na parang sabi mo is enough? I want to go back with the Lord.
I tried praying and asking na, Lord, ano pang purpose? Kasi kung wala, kung mararamdaman ko rin lang ba naman tong pain na to, tong um, emptiness, di, sige, sa hell na lang ako pumunta. O, naalala ko, paulit-ulit ko pala yung sinasabi sa sarili ko nun na, okay lang kung sa hell na lang ako pumunta, kung ganun din naman yung feeling dito na parang hellish na siya.
Hell type yung experience mo dito sa mundo.
Oo, di, doon na lang din ako. Parang inaccept ko ng ganon. Kasi nung time na yun, parang yun na lang. Siya na lang yung last call ko, feeling ko. And,
like you tried everything, pero walang nag-work.
yeah.
So parang you give a chance naman, it's time to give
Go
a chance
back.
kay Lord.
Go back to God. And kaya siya go back kasi I grew up naman talaga in a, let's say, Christian family talaga siya.
Meron ka ng
Kasi,
background.
Oo, like, bata pa lang ako, bata pa lang ako, yung family ko always goes to church on Sundays. So, meron na akong background and I know the details about salvation, that Christ died for me, and if you are a sinner, you're going to hell. Kaya siguro ganun yung nasa mind ko nun na I accepted yung fate ko kasi sinner ako and I'm going to hell. Okay, let's just do that. Parang ganun. Pero I still remember na, syempre meron pa rin pag-hesitate sa sarili ko nun. I wanted to end my life. I think that's really my breaking point na kaya sobrang lumapit na ako kay Lord asking for
help.
Oh, ano ba talaga yung purpose ko? Yun yung pinaka main question ko kasi talaga eh.
Asking that, yung purpose mo, ano yung purpose mo sa life mo? Did God answer you?
Before that, yes, God answered it. Pero before that, what happened is, umalis na ako dun sa job ko. Trinay akong offeran na magstay pa for a longer time. Like, yun na kasi yata yung time na bawal yung contractual, tapos basta pwede na kayong, like, full-time na talagang ganyan. Pero I didn't accept it kasi I knew that it was also the environment who, malaki yung influence. Malaki yung influence. Siyempre, hindi ko naman isisisi lahat sa environment mo. It was, it's only me, pero...
kasi yun nga, parang mas malaking offer. Diba, most of us, of course, parang we want na mas malaki yung offer, mas malaki yung kita.
At saka ano na siya, kumbaga full-time, syempre, ano na yun sa career ko, parang ganyan.
Secured na kumbaga.
Oo, like, may work na ako, ganyan, na hindi ko na kailangang isipin.
So, pero hinindaan mo pa rin?
Yeah, I said no, kasi yun na talaga yung alam ko that
turning point.
What was I doing in my life? Parang wala nang tama akong magawa. Ganon. So, hindi ko in-accept. And then, try ko ulit na bumalik kay Lord. Kahit na parang hindi ganun ka-ready yung heart ko.
Bakit hindi siya ready yung heart mo?
I think, takot ako na I know that I have to do a lot of giving up para bumalik kay Lord. Parang ganon. Parang okay na ako kasing labeled ako na masamang klaseng tao.
Parang nagigits ko yung sinasabi mo. Dahil yung nahihiya tayo kay Lord kasi parang gusto natin na maging okay muna.
Oo,
diba?
yun
bumalik
eh.
Kay Lord. Parang, Lord, wait lang, ayusin ko lang muna yung buhay ko.
na parang bang feeling natin maayos.
Yung parang magpakabait muna ako, magpakabuti muna ako.
At yun yung turning point ko. Yung turning point ko na talaga is how did God answer yung tanong ko na yun? Ano yung purpose ko in life? It's so funny kasi parang nasa house ako ng friend, tapos meron siyang libro na nandun sa tabi ng bed niya. Tapos familiar sa akin yung title. Ang nakalagay is, baka familiar din kayo, The Purpose-Driven Life.
By Rick Warren, guys.
Yeah.
Kasi yung pinaka-question doon is, what on earth am I here for?
Oo, yun yung ano niya. So, very familiar sa akin yung title, pero kulay white kasi siya, yung bagong version. Eh, ang naalala kong version, yung maroon.
Oh, maroon,
Anong
red.
bread?
Red. Red. Or maroon.
Maroon.
Yeah,
Oo, yung maroon.
maroon
So,
violet.
parang tinanong ko siya, hindi, kalimutan ko na yung mismong tinanong ko, pero basta tinanong ko siya about the book. Tapos parang sabi lang ng friend ko, gusto mo, sa'yo na lang. Ganon. So, kinuha ko siya.
Mm.
Kasi siguro very timely yung pero hindi ko na nga yata maalala na yun yung tanong ko kay Lord. Pero basta kinuha ko lang yung libro. And then I started reading the book. And then that also was the time na parang nag-try na ako mag-attend dun sa church ulit.
Okay.
And then in that church, ewan ko, very timely na yun yung pinag-uusapan na libro.
Yeah.
Which is dun ko siya na-meet. Di ba
Yeah.
yun yung pinag-uusapan natin
Doon ko
libro?
siya na-meet sa church na yun, and we're going through yung the purpose-driven life. That is 90 days challenge actually. So every day, one chapter a day. And so we are going to read it, and parang mag-reflect kami doon, and we would apply it to ourselves. Because ang ganda kasi, guys, i-recommend ko yun, yung book na The Purpose-Driven Life, yung purple, I mean yung red, or yung white is What on Earth Am I Here For? It will help you really navigate or understand or discover yung purpose nyo, written by Rick Warren.
Mhm.
Within that book, ano yung parang maalala mo na topic doon na parang point talaga na masasabi mo that, Lord, I will surrender my life to you?
I can't remember yung specific words that I read in the book, pero dun nasagot yung tanong ko kung ano ba yung purpose ko sa mundo. And that's to know God and to let Him be known to others.
Oh.
That's when it hit me that that's why God created me, is because He wants to have a deep relationship with me. Gusto niya makilala ko siya. At sa pagkilala ko sa Kanya, mas makikita ko kung gaano ako ka-importante, gaano niya ako kamahal, gaano kalaki yung ginawa niya para sa akin.
Would you say na yun yung pinaka parang encounter mo kung sino si Lord sa buhay mo?
Oo, naalala ko prayer meeting yun. After ng prayer meeting natin, Wednesday siya, around October na to. Tapos, after ng prayer meeting, pag-uwi sa bahay, I ran to my room, tapos I cried. Lord, finally, this is the moment I am going to give my life.
Oh, wow.
At daming beses ko na kasi itong ginawa nung bata ako. Sabi ko nga dahil nag-church kami, ito sinasabi sa amin yung salvation. Pero ito lang yung parang moment na talagang sinabi ko na
real.
I cannot save myself from it. It was sincere. It was a time na talagang I just really surrendered everything to God. Kahit na I know na first step pa lang siya.